Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you exactly how to beat Master Templar Challenge and get those crispy Timelost Fatebringers. My squad and I were getting 5-minute runs last night. It is so easy to farm and your whole fire team can get Godroll Timelost Fatebringers. Let's get into it. We are going to be splitting into 2 teams consisting of 1 relic runner and 5 people on DPS. Before you start the encounter, make sure someone saves checkpoints so you can farm it over and over. First, I'm going to break down the relic runner. The runner is most critical, and it helps to have an invis hunter. Before you start the encounter, make sure everyone hits flag and the DPS team wipes. With all 5 people down, the runner grabs the relic and starts the encounter. The DPS team stays down until 1 minute 58 seconds. In the meantime, the runner will hide in this corner. Once the timer hits 1 minute 58 seconds, the runner becomes marked for negation. When this happens, the DPS team all respawns and gets the Templar's attention. The runner waits for the Templar to look away. You can corner peek with third person here to make sure he looks away. When the Templar looks away, the runner cleanses himself in mid and uses the Relic's super ability to break the Templar's shield. I like to jump up and break his shield from right here because it lets me see all 4 locations where the Templar could teleport to. Once you see the first location, get there as soon as possible. After you reach the circle, crouch, hide, or use invisibility to avoid getting killed. You have to stay inside the circle until it disappears. Once the circle disappears, prepare for the next one to spawn. If you are fast, you can squeeze in a couple galleys at this time. When the new circle spawns, you get there as fast as possible. If you listen carefully, you can also hear the circle spawn if you're distracted doing damage or something. Tips for the runner include using Trapper's Ambush for mobility and longer invis time. Also, it can be used while holding the relic, and it works great. Also, use Omnioculus. This will give you 2 charges for Trapper's Ambush and make you more resilient while invis. Another tip is use your melee shortly after jumping to increase your speed. You can spam this for quick mobility. Lastly, you can squeeze in damage or a tether if you are really quick shortly after you finish a location. Moving on to the DPS team. The DPS team will consist of 2 Wells of Radiance. This is critical because you will be getting blasted by ads and the boss the entire time, so you will need the wells to survive. Right when the shield gets popped, activate the first Well of Radiance near this location. Count down the Well of Radiance timer so the second Warlock can pop his well right before the first one runs out. Unload as much DPS as possible. During the damage phase, individuals will randomly be detained. Everyone can break the detain by shooting it. If the runner gets detained and isn't freed quickly, this will result in a wipe. So we usually have a designated person to break detain if the runner happens to get detained. Some tips for the DPS team include, if you have a Titan, have him place a barricade on the left side of the well later into the damage phase because sometimes overload minotaurs show up and can kill you. Also, look out for splooge pools because they will mark you for negation and wipe you. Another thing you can do is run double special because your only task is DPS the entire encounter. Finish off the Templar and rinse and repeat. Now we can talk about our loadouts. For DPS, our team used 2 Wells of Radiance, 1 Mobius Quiver with Orpheus Rigs, a Silence and Squall, and a Gathering Storm. Thunder Crash with Curus works great too, or a Bubble Titan. We had 1 person using Witherhoard with Weaken Clear. However, this is a seasonal mod and is subject to change in the future. For weapons, we used linears, snipers, and fusions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and good luck getting a God roll.